Evening bloggers, my name is Alistair, creators of Desire to Inspire in association with Mental Health Awareness. So today is a big week, guys. Basically it's anti-bullying week, on all week, and it's a special day for tomorrow to wear blue, but I'm wearing blue now. I just want people to be aware of it, and we need to learn to say no to bullying. And it doesn't matter if a person's hands are tiny or small. It doesn't matter if they're adult sized hands. It doesn't matter if they're old hands. It doesn't matter. Basically, bullying happens everywhere. It can happen in families, it can happen with friends, co-workers, relationships, marriages, all over. But the thing is, when this occurs, basically it has a massive effect on us, and sometimes it can affect us for the rest of our life if we let it. Not only this, but when this happens, we go into a victim mode, and when we go into the victim mode, we blame a lot of it on ourselves, and we're thinking in our heads, well, maybe we deserve this, when in reality it's that all it is an illusion. And we project this out onto others, how we are feeling inside, turns us into anger, make us want to lash out, beat ourselves up about it, want to make us, it makes us feel low self-esteem, make us feel unloved, not valued, or seem to matter to anyone. It makes us put our walls up. When things like this happen, we end up putting our walls up, thinking, I'm not going to let that happen again. But we sometimes keep on doing this, and over time it will lead us to almost like breaking point. And when we do break point, it can lead to lots of things. It can lead to a breakdown, can lead to stress, can bring a stroke on, lead to depression, to anxiety, make people feel suicidal, that they don't want to be here. When in reality, all that person wants right there and then is someone to hold them, someone to believe in them, someone to trust in them, and to tell them that everything is going to be okay. We all matter. The bottom line is, bullies are often jealous of people's happiness, whether you created something or a skill you've done that you're really good at, or you might be good at cooking, or you're doing well in a certain subject at school, or you're starting your own family, or you're starting your own family business, or you passed an exam, or you got promoted at work. Because you're shining, and you're shining that bright with your aura and your happiness, and because you feel good and confident in what you're doing, basically that triggers things in the bullies. And when it does, rather than you stoop to the bully's level, what you need to do is they want you to react the same way that they're behaving. But if you mirror that, that's how you're going to behave, and it's going to make you as bad as that person. So in reality, you don't feed into the games, you don't feed into the lies and things like that. You move away and you walk away. And the same, if it's in a job or school, if it's making you unhappy, if friends can be with you through the good times and not be with you through the bad times, then they are probably really not worthy friends, are they? You need to find friends that have the same values as you, that have that respect, that have that kindness, that nurturing side. And the same goes for through relationships and marriages. Just because your past turned out bad, or something didn't work out, or you felt like things weren't working out with someone, don't put your walls up, because when you put your walls up, you're stopping new things coming in, and when you're stopping new things coming in, it's you're automatically assuming in your head that everyone's going to be like this. Wherever you go, everyone's going to be like that. But in reality, they're not. But sometimes it takes time for you to let your walls down. And people need to respect that and be ready for when you do break your walls down. Like the same with like things with social media. That's another form of bullying, where people are writing stuff. Like most often than not, when someone's feeling down, unhappy, sad, they'll project that out onto social media by maybe putting quotes up or putting a sad status how they're feeling, because that's how they're feeling inside, and because they feel like that no one is listening, they have to project that out to get the message across. Some people might think it's a cry for help, but that might not necessarily be the thing. It might be that that person has had things so trapped inside for so long that they just want to break free, and they've had enough. And the saddest thing is, there are so many people that in the younger ages to, like, I'd probably say from about teenager up to like the age of like 40 or 50, so many men and women are taking their own lives because of things like this that's going on in the world, that's going on in today's society, that's going on in families, that's going on in friends, that's going on in relationships, that's going on in marriages, and that's going on in work. If something's toxic, please move away. But at the end of the day, like, every person is a human being, so no one deserves to be bullied at all. It's about having that respect and that love and understanding for each other. And so whilst I'm coming to the end of this video, I'm going to bring up two of my past videos, which is really important. Feel free to listen. There's the one about the word bad, the anti-bullying campaign, and also the bottles of water, which explain how people are feeling through personal, social and emotional. It's massive. Get that message out, share it with everybody else. Say no to bullying in the family, say no to bullying with friends, say no to bullying in the workplace, say no to bullying in relationships and marriages, and quite frankly, stop bullying. It's not needed, it's not necessary. Basically, if people are good at something, they're good at something. If they've got a talent for something, they've got a talent for something. End of the day, life is not a competition, so why are we making like it is? Be proud of you as a person. Be proud of where you are in your life right now. Be proud of the people that are around you and how they make you feel. And if they're not happy for you, what does that tell you about them as a person? Okay, what it tells you about them as a person is massive. Same like with people that become like insecure. So three of my top tips is, you as a person, if you've gone through this, right, first of all, the first thing is you need to do is fly, which is first love yourself. Love yourself. Do the things that make you happy, and no matter how hard it might be, do the things that make you happy. 2. If you want to do things in life, you believe it so much that you will achieve it and start bringing it into reality. It's having that dream and going ahead and doing it. Really, really important. And another thing is when you become strong and in your power and you say no to those bullies and stand your ground, that's when you become like the lion, the king of the jungle, and you earn that respect massively. So yeah, that is my thoughts on bullying for the week. But please spare a thought for other people, what they're going through, how they're feeling. You know, we've got to realise that our behaviours can impact other people's lives. People mirror out how they're feeling, and they're mirroring out how they're feeling, not to get angry and hurt other people, but it's how they're feeling inside. And I think that's massively misunderstood by so many people in the world. Okay, bloggers, speak to you soon. Have a cracking week. Remember, say no to bullying.